Have you ever been to Wrestler's Court, or do you have any backstage stories about it?
No, I don't believe I've ever been to court. If I have, I probably didn't remember it because I was drunk or something.
What is it? I don't even know what it is.
Well, it's a court. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Well, it's not hard to explain, but I just don't want to mess it up because I don't want to end up in court for explaining the court wrong. So it's an intense thing to explain. No, let's say you went into business for yourself, like on something, like, and you buried somebody else. Well, somebody bring charges up on you amongst the thing, and then you would have somebody. So somebody has accused you of something. So whatever, going into business for yourself, right? So now they got to come up with a judge. Usually, if it was WWE, it's the Undertaker.
Okay.
Right? And then you could go get right to counsel, and they'll have somebody else the guy that brought the case up against you is probably the guy that's going to try to argue his side or whatever. You go, and then you have some wrestlers there, and they're listening to it too. You can have some witnesses or whatever. It's like court, but then ultimately, the judge will decide. Usually, if I can recommend to anybody that gets caught up in it, just plea out. Just offer up a case of beer or whatever you think, a bottle of Jack. Just
hear me out. A court show with Undertaker as Judge Judy.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Because Susan watches Judge Judy all the time, so I come on, I turn the TV on, it's on the DVR thing, and I'd be like, Judge Judy.
I love her.
I used to watch some Judge Judy. I used to think she was cute too.
She is cute.
She's cute, Judge Judy.
It's because it's like this little lady, and she's saying, that's hearsay. But
I have seen a lot of courts in England.
Have you?
Yes, and 80% of those cases ended with somebody naked or in a thong running down the freeway for like a mile.
What kind of court?
Their punishments is they delivered out miles, but it wasn't just a mile in your clothes. It was a mile like barefoot and in a thong, naked on the side of the road. While the van's riding behind you, and the whole van of the wrestlers are in there like just cheering you on. Hey! Like cars are going by on the freeway honking. I've seen had a guy run through the center of town. We came into a town and he'd done something. He was late for the meet. Like, hey, everybody's supposed to be here at 1 o'clock. It shows up at 1:20. Well, 1:20 in England, in the UK, is a lot of traffic. That 20 minutes could be add another hour, depending upon if you're trying to beat an M3 or the M4 or something like that. So, man, it hands up a case out, and a lot of these guys would argue it, but I imagine if a case was brung to me, I would just try to I'd go the money route out and try to offer up booze or something and buy my way out of it really quick, because I'm not going to make the mile, and I don't think anybody wants to see me running naked down the highway. A thong, maybe. When I had abs, I'd probably run down the highway naked. I wouldn't have cared, but I don't think they want to see my Darby, my belly bouncing, and my boobs and belly bouncing. I'd be like, damn, is that a BC cup running on the highway? What's going on? Those boobs or moobs? What is that? Oh, I see a little thing down there bouncing. Oh no. Whoa, those aren't his thighs. Those are grapefruit on that old man's. They don't want to see that. Anything you can just hear now and picture, nobody wants to see that. So I just do everybody, the world a favor, anybody that's possibly going to be on any of those highways a favor, and plea out and buy a bottle of Jack or a case of beer.
Okay. I just did my gym from the office, and I looked directly into the camera. Okay, anyway. All right.